Okay, so this is New York Times Sudoku card for January 6, 2025. This is my walkthrough, and you can play this Sudoku from the link in the description. Okay, let's get it going. First thing first, well, there are a few singles, but I think there are two keys that makes solving this puzzle easy. So let me start with placing double in box 7 and the triple in box 3 and the column 7. So there's a double in box 8 because columns 4 has 5 and 9, and column 5 also has 5 and 9. That means I cannot place them in here. That means these will be 5 and 9. And looking at box 3 and column 7 has 1, 6, 8, and the box 3 has 2, 7, 9. 2, 7, 9 have not been placed on column 7, and they cannot be placed here, meaning these will be 2, 7, 9 triple. And because 1, 6, 8 columns are in column 7, they cannot be placed here. Gives me 1, 6, 8 triple here. That gives me 3, 4, 5 for these 3 cells. Okay, having said that, let me clean this up. First thing, this cell is blocked by 7 and 9 here, so this can only be 2. This 4 blocks here, this 4 blocks these, meaning 4 in box 8 will be here or here. That means 4 cannot be placed in these cells in box 2, and this 4 blocks these, gives me 4 here. And now 6 blocks here and 6 blocks these, gives me 6 here. And looking at box 5, which is missing 2, 3, 7, 8, and this cell is blocked by 2 and 7. So 2 and 7, we'll have to use 2 of these 3 cells. And now looking down, 3 here blocks this cell. So for column 5 to have 3, it has to be placed in one of these 3 cells. That means these 3 cells will be filled with 2, 3, and 7. That's a triple. And that leaves only one number for this cell, which will be 8. And now I know 3 numbers that will use these 3 cells, which will be 3, 4, and 7. But this cell is already blocked by 3 and 4. So this is 7. And the 2, 3, 7 triple here means this cell is left with 8. And that gives me 2 numbers that will use these 2 cells, which will be 1 and 3. And that means these 3 cells will be used by 2, 6, and 8. And here's this cell is blocked by 2 and 6. So this is 8. Okay. This 8 has made this 7 has made this cell 9, and this is 7, and this 9 has made this cell 5, has given me 9. Okay, 1, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this row is still missing 1, 3, 4, 5, but 5 is here, here, and here, which will block this cell, and this cell. That gives me 5 here, which gives me 3 and 4. And this 3 has given me 1 and 3. And now looking at column 3, there's only one cell that's not blocked by 1, because this one blocks here, and it also blocks this cell, meaning 1 in box 3 will be here or here. That will block this cell. This one blocks here, 1 here and here, block these two cells. That gives me 1 here. And now I can place 8 on column 3, because this 8 blocks these. This 8 blocks this cell. Oh, sorry. That was too early. I'm sorry. Let me put this back. 1, 2, 6. What am I missing? Oh, this cell is already blocked by 3, so this is 2. 7 is here, so this is 3. This is 7. And that gives me a double on row 6, because here's 1 and 5 in box 4, which will block these two cells. That means 1 and 5 on row 6 will be here in these two cells. That gives me 2 numbers for these two cells, which will be 6 and 8. And 8 is already here, so this is 6 and this is 8. 5 and 5 block these cells in box 1. This 5 blocks here, gives me 5 here. I can also place 3 in box 1, because 3 and 3 here block these. 3 and 3 here block these, gives me 3 here. Oh, and now I can place 8 on column 3, because this 8 blocks these, this 8 blocks here, so 8 comes in here, which blocks these, gives me 8 here. Now these are 1, 6 double, so this cannot be 6. Gives me 2 and 6. These 1, 6 double means this cell is left with 9. And oh, sorry. Now I can place 9 in box 7, because this 9 blocks these, this 9 and this 9 block these, gives me 9 here. Now I can place 9 on row 4. these three cells will be 4, 8, 9. This cell is blocked by 4 and 8. So this is 9. 3, 4, 8. And these three cells are actually 3, 4, 8. This is already blocked by 3. And here's 4 and 8, which blocks this cell, gives me 3. Oh, 8 is already here, so sorry, it's getting a little messy. This is 4 and this is 8, and that gives me 4 here. These are 1 and 4, so this 4 has made this cell 1, and this is 4. 4 and 4 here block these, gives me 4 here. That makes this cell 3 and gives me 4. And the last number of this column is 2, and the last number here is 9. These are 2 and 7. 1, 2, 7. So this column is missing 1, 2, and 7. This cell is blocked by 1 and 2. Gives me 7. This cell is blocked by 1. So it's 2. And that means this is 1. The last number here is 7. These are 2 and 6. 6 is here, so this is 2 and this is 6. The last number of this row is 2. This row is missing 3 and 6, so 3 here makes this cell 6. 6 gives me 3, and this 6 has made this cell 1, gives me 6, 5, and 1. So this is 7 and this is 5. Okay, here it is. I apologize for being a bit messy. I hope it wasn't too confusing. Anyway, again, thank you very much for watching, and have a good one.